not there, bring it back.
What?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So, the backbone on the breast is right here. Okay, backbone on the breast is right here. I can actually start to cut off the wings at this point. So.
But would you have a handle to hold on to then if you did?
Yeah, because I'm not going to cut all the way. I'm going to cut, and basically wherever the joint is, if you cut directly through the joint, it will cut. I cut directly through the joint. So learning about anatomy of the things that you're cutting is very important. So I'm going to cut directly through that joint, okay, and then it comes right off. Now, I want to do the breast. I'm going to start out with what's called an airline breast, which means I'm going to leave this little thing on there. It's not really done that much. It's also called a supreme. So I can feel the backbone right there. I'm going to make a cut right along the backbone, and I'm cutting the breast that is closest to me. Okay, so I've made a cut, and I want it to be nice and smooth. So, were you guys gonna watch and see how I'm doing this really smoothly?
Yeah.
If you guys want to come around this way so you can see what I'm like,
You should have done it from this side.
there's enough space for you guys to actually be able to see what I'm doing. So the wishbone goes right in here, okay?
Don't break it.
And I'm cutting down, and I'm not trying to butcher this. Now, the ribs run right underneath, just like with you guys. And I want to poke this knife through. I'm angling it down, and I'm going to pull it out like that. Now, cutting down. And I'm pulling this out so I can see what I'm doing, but I also want to be careful I'm not cutting, I'm being aware of where my hand is so I don't cut through my, cut my hand with a knife. Yes?
If we're using chicken in our meal on Tuesday, Wednesday, is this the meat that we're going to be using?
Yes. If you're going to braise, you're going to be using the thigh and the wing. If you're going to be sauteing, you're going to be using the breast.
The breast that we cut.
Yes.
Are we cutting it on Tuesday?
Yes. And you're gathering all your ingredients and getting everything ready to go. And then Wednesday you will actually like prep the meal. Okay, so I'm pulling this out, and again, that's this joint.
The shoulder?
Okay, it's a shoulder joint. It's a ball and socket. I'm holding this, so I don't know if you guys can see, I'm holding that little bit of the wing together with the breast. I can see the joint right there, and there's a tendon that if I crack that tendon, there, I just got it. I can go down like this, okay? And then I've left that joint intact, and I've got nice skin.
Do we have
on
to
my
leave the
breast.
joint intact?
I would like you to at least practice doing that, and then you can remove it later, and I'll show you how to remove it in just a second. Okay? Now, breastbone right there. So I can see. To go down.
Is this how they carve a turkey?
Sort of. Okay. Now I'm gonna cut it down like that. And like that, I'm gonna aim it down. Okay. So I'm gonna hold this together. So do you see this tendon that runs right there? I'm going to cut through that tendon, and that exposes that joint. Okay. There's that ball and socket joint. And I'm sort of pulling this away. So you really want to be aware of where everything is. This we will use for stock. Okay,
How
and
often do you
and then I'm
do fabrication?
and then I'm gonna break that like that. Okay, now if I'm gonna cut this off, I want to leave as much meat as possible. So I'm gonna just sort of cut around that. There you go.
And
Are
be
you
sure to
gonna
watch
use
your
that?
hands.
There's your chicken. Yeah, be very
Is there a
careful.
bone in the breast or?
No, it's a boneless breast.
Are you gonna use that piece right there?
Yeah, I can use that for chicken wings.
Oh.
Were bones bred out of the chicken on the breast?
No.
Oh, is
No,
that what
I'm not
chicken
gonna
wings
take
are?
off that skin.
Take it off the water then, so I can see how you do it.
How you do it, you just pull it off.
You hold on and you pull it off. Okay? Yes, we will do a turkey right before Thanksgiving. So, you wanna split these apart as well. And you can feel, if you put your thumbs right there, you can feel you can feel the joint.
Do you pop
You
this one?
also see, you don't pop this one, you also see this line of fat. If I cut right down beside that line of fat,
Oh, you hear the bone.
okay, I've cut right through the joint,
I'm excited to do this.
okay? So, again,
Didn't seem like you were earlier.
feel where that is, and then cut down beside that line of fat. Okay, now I will show you with this how to remove the bone, because sometimes that becomes necessary. The bone runs right here. Are you on a phone? Okay. So now I'm very carefully
No, that scared me.
poking.
How badly have you cut yourself before? Like, what's your worst? Have you cut yourself?
I have
What's the worst cut that you've done
this.
on yourself?
What is that?
This.
It's a
th-
bone.
what is
It's a
this? This is the
thigh
thigh.
It's a thigh.
So now it's a boneless thigh,
Take off the skin.
and then you've got the
You can't debone a wing without completely
I-
destroying it, can you?
what?
You can't debone a wing without completely
Well, one of
destroying
the things
it.
that we're gonna do with the wings is we're gonna cut this little tip off. That I stuff down inside the
Yeah, that is
carcass,
so good when
So
you
did
make
I
fried
use-
chicken.
so that I use it
Fried
for
chicken, fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
I use that for stock. So that's the fabrication.
And that's it?
That's it. So these parts, the thigh and the legs, we're gonna use for we're gonna use those for for braising. They are a better cut of meat for braising. When you braise, you want to use a tougher cut of meat. So this is the dark meat. The dark meat is dark because it has because it's used for mobility, and so
More
it has more
circulation.
blood. And that's the same thing with pork. You know, if you've got a pig or
Like the round?
beef or anything, beef or cow, the darker red cuts of meat are tougher, but they are also more flavorful. But you want to use a combination cooking method because they need some liquid in order to break down the collagen and make them more edible.
I think I need to fabricate a chicken for that chicken pot pie. So
I have a couple questions.
Yes.
So wait, I forgot my first one. Crap. So my second question would be how do we make stock?
How do you make stock? You guys will make stock, I will show you. You basically combine this with Mirepoix and water and some aromatics, and we bring that to boil and then reduce it to a simmer, and we let it simmer all day long.
Okay.
So usually when we do stock, we'll do all the prep the day before, and then first thing in the morning, I put a couple stock pots up here, or in the back, and just get it ready to go.
Okay.
So you wanna make sure that you have